Alright, welcome to this video. This is a mod called Things, and it is available on Fabric on 117.1. Requires trinkets as well. So let's have a look at see what we got here. So I believe there is actually a way to get the book called so let's have a look. If we get a book, see what happens. So this I assume is found underground. And that gets us the Things Almanac. Is that actually listed in here? I didn't really see it. It's not listed in the actual mod list, so you do need to have Patchouli installed. It's just a Patchouli book. And we can see, so it's the most important, the Gleaming ore. It can be found very low down in the ground, and we'll drop some gleaming powder, but you need to have a diamond pickaxe for it. It glows. Does it glow? Let's have a look. Maybe I turned dynamic lights on. I think I had it off for some reason. May also had particles off. Where are my particles at? Let's try putting particles on all here. Does not really seem to glow too much. Well, okay. And then you're saying we want at least a diamond pickaxe for that. So we'll take a diamond pickaxe. Like diamonds, but less shiny. It is a crafting component. And we can see you can make a rabbit foot charm, placebo, monocle, item magnet, gleaming. Okay. So I'm going to just go through, we've got a little list of things on the CurseForge page here. So let's have a look, see if we can work out how to craft these things, see if there's anything in the crafting recipe that is difficult. Gleaming compound is going to need some of that gleaming powder with a diamond, so that's pretty straightforward. Other ingredients are straightforward. So it says this is an item inspired by the Warp Book, allows you to teleport up to 8 locations and uses ender pearls as fuel. Does it now? Oh, okay. So how would we charge that up, I wonder? Not like that is the answer. So let's maybe go to the book so we can get some additional things about this. It turns out by taking advantage of the glowing ink's peculiar properties, ender pearl opening the tome when in possession of one or more displacement pages and clicking the plus icon. Okay, so you need to get a displacement page, which is, I guess, is this thing. And that is created with glow. Okay, so you need glow squid for this one. Now we can click the plus button. And so it is a warp book, so we're going to do I don't know, we happen to be somewhere near that. Okay. So if we want to then teleport, let's have a look. I think it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Pretty near the autumnal woods. Click there. It's not actually working there. So let's go back and see what the... Shift right click on the ender pearls. Not like that though. How do you shift that? It also has an internal buff of ender pearls filled by shift right clicking it. So we can rename by shift right clicking that. There we go. You just shift right click the book. And now let's take a look. Now we've got 14 charges. And so I wanted to have, let's try a different location somewhere else, just so we can go between two different locations. We're going to say in this jungle area somewhere. So we're going to right click, we're going to add jungle. And like I just showed you, if we right click that, we can rename it to something else. So if we want to go to jungle, pretty snappy I would say, and you can have up to 8 locations. So that's pretty cool. And I think that is, so yeah, I'm just going to essentially go through a list that I've got on the right hand side, and then if I need further details, I will look in the book. I think is a good way to do it. We have this, the water bucket with the B and the W. The word water is very, it's pronounced very differently in America. To me, it's very hard to understand how Americans pronounce water. It sounds like a completely different word. And this is an infinite water bucket. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. I'd be surprised if there's anything interesting lore there. Doesn't look like there's a huge amount to this thing though. Let's go back over here, and we have the ender pouch. So I think I can probably guess what this does. This is in the belt trinket slot. Keep in mind that you can see we haven't got many. This is good, right? I like it when the good thing about the 117 trinkets, and I'm not sure. I actually think it is new to 117. Is you'll notice that even though there's actually a lot more slots than this, because this mod, and I haven't got any other mods that use trinkets, because this mod just chooses which slots to add. So these are all the items that I'm going to need. And so it actually gives you like a very kind of slimline approach, which I really like. And this is the belt slot, so I imagine that's that one. And then if we take a look at our controls, see what we've got. G and also J, we'll keep in mind that one. Yeah? So we just press G, and we've got an ender pouch. So that is really convenient. No, nothing in our inventory. It's all there in the belt trinket slot. Again, we'll just do a little look, see if there's anything additional. Because what I'm reading from the CurseForge page is actually different to what's in the book. The book is a bit more, it goes into a bit more detail. But yeah, you can see if we just take a regular ender chest, that's going to have the ore that we just put in there. All right. So, the enchanted wax gland is next. Let's see what we've got here. In the aglet. That is an aglet. This one, is this aglet? So aglet is the thing that you put on the feet, apparently. It makes you float in water, apparently. So let's have a go on that. We have some water, very conveniently placed. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Let's check this bit out as well. But yeah, I'm not speeding up the footage. That is super convenient. I like that a lot. All right. Anything else on this? does need Gleaming Combat. It does need Heart of the Sea, so it needs quite a lot of stuff. It's not actually that hard to find Heart of the Sea. Pufferfish also not that hard to find. Honeycomb. I like the recipe. That's an awesome recipe, actually. Yeah, really like this. This is cool. The heat is a downfall. It could be remedied, however, if you were to wear the with the Hades crystal. We'll get to that one. When will we get to that one? Okay, I guess, I mean, that is actually it on the website, so we're going to be looking through the book now. Looks like we've got quite a bit to do. Yeah, I guess it hasn't been updated. How should we do it then? I'm obviously going to go to the Nether. This is going to be like a lava version, so I will go to the Nether at some point. Not yet, though. Blocks. This seems to be a pretty... We'll just go through some of this now. Pressure plate of diamonds. Only reacts to players. What was the deal with the iron then? So diamond pressure plate only reacts to players. I guess that's a little bit like, was it obsidian plates like that many moons ago? Probably. Nope. It's just the players. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. The glowstone fixtures. And we have, what do we have? The stone and the quartz. Let's just check that. Yep, just a couple of glowstone fixtures, just glowstone with a slab. And I don't even really need to look at the recipe for that. That's pretty cool. I really shouldn't do stuff like this because this is like what's going to make it crash, but we can just... I'm trying to think like what blocks. Yeah. Looks like you can only really place it on the, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly where. What about like a fence maybe? Always interesting. Because that might actually work, that one. No. You don't want to be messing around with the placement too much. It looks like. But it's cool nonetheless, right? It'll be cool for the walls and stuff like that. And I think we might have seen, there might be some... Oh, no, that was just the chain noise. Okay, so anyway. So let's just go through the list. Apple. What is so interesting about an apple? What? I think maybe it's just a boost to the apple, maybe with the terms of... you know what? 4 hunger and 2.4 saturation. Is that more? Or put it in your face. That is an interesting one. I think this is the... Well, that is bizarre. Shall we see what happens if we take some damage? Should we go into hard mode and we'll give ourselves the hunger effect? 10 seconds at level 5. Do some damage. Or not. I was thinking maybe it'd auto eat. See if we just press right click. Press and hold use while it's selected in the hotbar or put it in your face. Let's just try that one more time. Does work. Okay, cool. So that is interesting. So if you have a stack of apples, you could just put them in the face trinket slot. All right. So yeah, we're going to just go through the list. Container key is next. It might prove a useful utility to those keen on protecting their belongings. By shift right clicking on any container, it will be locked and only can be opened again using this one specific key until someone chooses to unlock it again. You can do it with shift right click. Okay. Those so inclined overcoming the protection should prove trivial by simply destroying the container. So it will drop its contents on being destroyed. So that is interesting. So we'll take the container key, which I imagine is just some sort of iron. Yep. Chest locked. That's interesting. It seems to still open even when it was locked. Let's try that one more time. Maybe to do with this. Chest locked. Chest unlocked. Okay. That's good. It's actually good it works like that as well. So Gleaming powder. It does possess magical abilities. And it is alive. Okay. Okay, so that's just not very exciting. So we can use the nether star with obsidian, netherite, and shulkers and diamonds to make the hard link out. This must be end game. So this is a way to make stuff in Unbreakable. Interesting. Let's try that out. Boots. So yeah, that becomes Unbreakable. It does cost 30 enchantment levels, but it's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool to get an Unbreakable item. So that's really cool as well. The Infernal Skip. We'll go to the Nether at the end of the video. Assuming there's nothing in the end, hopefully not. Well, we'll see. I might do both. So the item magnet is an invaluable tool for cleaning up litter and all. Okay, so let's have a look at the item magnet. See if it might have some cool graphical effect. You never know. Okay, so we're going to just spray a few items all over the place here. And let's have a look at the item magnet. Oh, interesting. So it actually gives you a range of items. So it probably works in about 2 block radius. Yeah, 2 block radius, I think. Got a small cooldown. Quite neat, actually. It's quite neat how that works. I like that. Rather than just being on and off and it's constantly just scanning an area around you, you actually get to select the point on which all the, so if there were a large amount of items, which normally in like a mob trap there might be a large amount of items congregated in a small area. The recall potion. An awkward potion with an ender pearl and a brewing stand will get you the recall potion. That's going to take me to the spawn point of the world. No respawn point. So we did set world spawn here. And it's not that one. But there is another one, isn't there? Spawn point. Let's see if it works now. There you go. So that is cool. And that is it for the items. Now we're going to move on to the trinkets. So again, remember we do have that one item in the nether that we're going to look at. Let's go for Luck of the Irish now. So we need... Oh, wow. Interesting. So, if we take this item here, put it in the necklace trinket slot, pretty cool, like, to have all these things. And I mean, that's a pretty, you know, like, useful... Normally when you think of trinkets, it's not normally as useful as this. So we're going to go back into hard mode. We're in hard mode. And we're going to take Poisonous Potato. Give ourselves the hunger effect as well. Okay, so now we eat the poisonous potato. Let's have a look. Regeneration 2 and luck as well. So that's pretty cool. Like, I mean, that's very much like a trinket, isn't it? Because it's repurposing. That's the way that people do it, who you know repurpose stuff and turn it into something else. Very interesting approach to that. Pretty cool. Then we have the mining glove, and this is a vast speed, and this is in the glove slot. Let's have a look at that. So that gives us this gives us momentum 2. I wonder how that actually works. Let's just try with a stone pickaxe because it's easier to tell if things are going much better with the stone pickaxe. Seems pretty fast with stone, that. So what you can probably tell is that a diamond then... diamond's pretty... It's not that noticeable, I would say. This is still definitely slower than like... we could try putting efficiency 5 on that. Yep. That would be a really good mod, by the way. We don't have to worry about which side you put it in, because it really doesn't make much difference. So we have efficiency 5 now, and we also have our mining glove equipped in... Yeah, I mean, this must be the glove slot, right? Without the glove... Oh, well, it feels slow. Yeah, there's definitely a big difference with the glove. With the glove again. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right then. So let's have a look. Okay, so let's look at the monocle now. So it's been used to provide the the monocle has long been used to provide the wearer with better vision. Take one and add some gleaming powder onto its lens. That will make it have. Okay, let's have a look at this. Do we have to combine it maybe? We can put this in the face trinket slot. It seems to give me night vision anyway. Oh, it just means it's part of the. Okay. Hmm. Is this just the same as a regular one, or what? I think it must mean the crafting recipe. I don't think it means anything else. The mossy necklace. The mossy necklace will heal you. Moss can grow and wounds can be patched. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but we're going to find out. So it's healing already. Let's get rid of the monocle. Maybe try at night time here. That's pretty dark. Maybe I'll put the monocle back on, actually. So, regen off. So there's no lighting around. Let's take a torch, maybe, just to see if we can illustrate this a bit better. Instantly regen. It may. I was thinking it might place some moss around. It doesn't seem to do anything like that. But yeah, you just put a torch down, you get regen if you're wearing a mossy necklace. So I think that in itself is pretty cool. I'm looking for maybe trails of moss, but I don't really see any. Okay. So what do we got next? No, we'll go 6,000 here. All right, next up, Placebo. Whilst producing massive amounts of potion, not the most straining, saving some with no doubt. What on earth is that? So that's an interesting one. If you get the placebo, so I think I understand how it works. So if I took, say, a speed potion of 3 minutes, we're going to have 3 minutes of speed. And I think if I take the placebo now, it's going to remember the last potion that I drunk. No? Oh, interesting. So maybe I'll go like that, and then this. Let me see. Okay, so it looks like the placebo is not quite working how I thought it did. I think there's just a random chance it's gonna. So what we're gonna try and do is drink a bunch of speed potions in a row here. 1, 2, 3. That didn't work. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the placebo here in our necklace slot. And now we're going to actually try drinking. We've got a bunch of these speed potions. And you can see, wow. So you can see it's constantly refreshing to 3 minutes. And it has a chance, quite a good chance, by the fact we did it 3 times and it worked twice. Okay, let's just check a little bit more. Got another one there. So that's really good, right? It looks like it gives you like we got through the potions, but we had like 4 actual potions, and we've already got it's like 7 servings of the speed effect. So it gives you a boost there, which is really cool. And the rabbit foot charm. Rabbit foot charm is pretty straightforward in that respect. Give you permanent jump boost 2, which is cool, right? Let's put the mossy necklace back on. Pretty cool, that. Alright, I've got a few items left here. One is the riot gauntlet, so you're going to need netherite, and it gives you just, it's a bit like the mining glove, I guess, the riot gauntlet. So let's have a look at that. It gives you strength. So let's have a look. If we just get a zombie, for example. Yeah. So that gives you, don't give you too much more strength. Yeah. And the recipe was what? Yeah, netherite with obsidian. But it looks like it actually extends. So if we took a look at, say, diamond sword, that would normally be 2 to 3 hits on that. It's not great. So if we look at how much health, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 hits. So it's doing 1.5, and normally that's going to be, it's probably about 3 times as much damage, I guess. And we did miss a couple of items. The Hades crystal, by applying the nether, so that will protect from fire, the Hades crystal. And the final piece of the puzzle was the infernal scepter. Oh, interesting. What was the thing about the... So this needs fire charges, right? Uh-oh. Oh. So we do have a fire effect. I feel that the... Where is it? What's the thing that makes you go... So if I wear the gland with the Hades crystal, let's try that. Just to finish off this video. So yeah, you can see things are looking a bit messy at this point. But yeah, you can see if you do wear the gland with the Hades crystal, very straightforward to just run about over the lava. And yeah, pretty cool. So until next time, thanks for watching.